1 2 1 2 1 2. One, two, three, four. Okay, God. Jesus. Right, I think I've fixed it. Can you hear me now? I've been talking away for 3 or 4 minutes. Can hear you now. Can hear you now. Right, okay. Ah, God, forget about it. Technology, folks. Never trust it. Hooray for Mr. Kenny. Yes, indeed. Hello to Bodjaws as well. Oh, no, it's Janice Millington. The Bodjaws have arrived in Derbyshire. Might not use them to teach the 5-year-old phonics. It's actually a very effective tool. It's just that they will end up being Scottish and sweary. Well, what a start, ladies and gentlemen. It's already 5 past. I'm already behind time, and I've been saying loads of great stuff, but you haven't heard a single thing. Thanks to I tested the sound right before I went on. I tested the sound. It said it's okay, and then it did that thing again where it does sometimes, not all the time. It just decides to change the settings just to keep me on my toes, you know. Anyway, here we are. Welcome. It's Dr. Ball Quiz. It's 7:05, so I better get started. I'm doing 2 quizzes tonight. I'm doing this quiz, and I'm also doing this quiz at 9 o'clock. Yes, sir. Right. I'm going to stop this. Let's get the quiz started as quickly as possible because I am now running behind slightly. Let's get it on. So, you ready? Here we go. Please share the quiz if you can. Press that share button. Tell your friends, family, enemies, everybody you know that the quiz is on and that you're doing it and that you challenge them. That's the way to get them in. You say, I'll challenge you. I'll beat you at the quiz. All right. Live quiz starts very soon. If you've not been here before, it's really simple. I'm going to ask questions. You answer them. Write them down. And then after each round, I'll tell you the answers. You mark yourself. Okay. It's an honor system. There are no prizes for top score. So that's not corruptible. But there are prizes. And you can get on the wheel of names. Don't put answers in the chat for most of the questions unless I specifically ask you. If I specifically ask a question to be first in the chat to say it, then you can end up on the wheel of names, which you saw spinning before. You get on the wheel of names, and then at the end, I'll be spinning the wheel for prizes. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Last time we played was Wednesday. Happy gang, and I am Smartcus, top of the tree the other day. Acid House in the top third. Our house in the middle of the street, the central reservation there, and the House of Ill Repute down the bottom, right down to Heeds of Mints, who had a bad night, quiz-wise. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 o'clock, and now 9 o'clock as well. Friday hired me to do a Zoom quiz, filling Deadpool, but it's got a couple of weeks before we finish for February. Yeah, I saw your email, Bill. I did, and I didn't have a chance to get back to you. So do it for next time. But thanks very much. It looks good. But I'll do it for Monday, I think. Will it be the same questions at 9 o'clock? Yes and no. The main quiz, yes, that'll all be the same questions, but the questions to get on the wheel will be different. Okay? So, yeah, the gin's back. Pickerings have come back. They're having a sale. You can buy their gin. You can win the Forget Me Not gin tonight. And if you go to their website, you get a discount code. Dr. Paul, DRPAUL. Dr. Paul gets you £3.50 off these particular products. I'll just put a quick link in the chat for you. So you can go buy some gin if you like. Right. Oh, there's also this tonight. From Gungawins, Yes To t-shirt. That's right there. I'm still banging on about Yes To because Boris's gaggle of reptilian ghouls drive me to fits of biblical rage, and if things don't change soon, the doctor says I might drown in my own bile. So that's a t-shirt you can win tonight. Right, let's get started. We are late, but we're going to catch up. It's 9 minutes past. I like to try and start 5 past, but a bit of a techie boom boom on the start tonight, so let's get started. So the first round is the same letter round, which means all the answers start with the same letter. So once you've got the letter, it's easy. Here we go. Don't shout out the answers to these. Just write these down, okay? Right, question number 1, Bond theme. Which British singer won an Oscar Academy Award for Best Original Song at the 2016 Oscars for his Bond theme? Okay, name the singer. What's the name of the singer who got an Oscar for Best Original Song for a James Bond film theme in 2016? Now, some of you will know that straight away, and that will give you the letter. All 5 answers in this round begin with the same letter of the alphabet. So once you get the letter, it's easy. Question number 2. Which country has a capital city named Damascus? Damascus is the capital of which country? Straightforward capital city question. Number 3, TV. What's the name of the Netflix series first shown in 2016? It's set in the 1980s in a small town named Hawkins, Indiana, and it stars Winona Ryder playing a character called Joyce Byers. So what is the name of that show? Netflix show, started in 2016. Winona Ryder plays Joyce Byers. It's set in the 80s in a small Indiana town called Hawkins. What's the name of that show? Number 4, religion. Which religion was founded in India by Guru Nanak round about 1499 AD? So it's quite a young religion compared to some of the others. Coffee's a bit weak. Right, Guru Nanak, 1499 AD. What was the religion that he kicked off in India? And the last question in the first round, number 5, which US city was the first outside of Europe to host the Summer Olympic Games? So the Olympic Games, when they started it off in 1896, the first couple of Olympics were in Europe. But then 1904, it was the first time it was outside of Europe. Which American city was the host? There you go. Right, you tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready so I know when to move on. For anybody else who's missed anything or just come in, I'll just quickly recap these for you. Which singer won Best Original Song at the Oscars? It was a Bond theme, 2016. That's question number 1. Remember, it's the same letter round. All the answers start with the same letter. Number 2, Damascus is the capital of which country? Number 3, Netflix show with Winona Ryder playing Joyce Byers. Been on Netflix since 2016. Guru Nanak, 1499. What's the religion? Founded in India. Coffee at this time of day? Aye, I'm afraid so. It's the way we go. And which American city was the first American city to have the Olympic Games? And of course, also the first from outside Europe. Okay, lots of people are ready. I'm going to move straight on because it was a little bit of a slow start. So here we go. So you mark yourself. You give yourself 2 points for each correct answer. Okay, here we go. First of all, did you get a letter? Yeah, of course you did. Letter S. Well, let's do a quick question to get on. Be the first person on the wheel. Name that Muppet from Sesame Street. What's the name of that Muppet? Or puppet from Sesame Street. Name the character. Name the blue furry guy. First person to get this right will, yeah, that's right. Karen was first with
Jonathan Doyle.
That is correct. I just accidentally spun the wheel there, and that was from Wednesday. So get rid of all those names and put Karen on there. Karen, you are first on the wheel of names tonight. Nah, it's not Gonzo. No. Come on. Right, anyway, it was letter S. Grover's a very loving Muppet, you know. Anyway, British singer, 2016 Oscars, that is Sam Smith. Look at the state of him. Good grief. 2 points anyway for Sam Smith, who spends, according to a recent survey, spends 72% of the day crying. Number 2, which country has a capital city named Damascus? That is Syria. Syria, my lady. Look, it snows in Syria. How about that? It's not always dusty. Number 3, the Netflix show. I saw Mum there. There's Mum. Hello, Mum. Hiya, Mum. Uh, Stranger Things is the name of the show. Did I get the wrong pronoun for Sam Smith? I'm not bothered. You know, pronouns, man. Jeez. Ugh. Anyway, number 4, which religion was founded in India by Guru Nanak around about 1499 AD? It was Sikhism. It's the Sikhs. They were led by Guru Nanak. He was the guy who started it. It looks like one of the guys who drinks in the Royal Oak. Sikhism, or the Sikhs, will do for 2 points. And first American city outside Europe to host the Summer Olympic Games. I've asked this in the pub before, and people do get it wrong. People tend to go for things like San Francisco and Seattle, but the right answer is St. Louis. St. Louis is correct. So 2 points for each of those. Look, there's the swimming. If you want to laugh, just look up the 1904 Olympic Games. It's just full of great stories. The the marathon, the guy who won the marathon was getting his medal, and then someone runs up and says, "No, he never did the marathon. He got a bus." It turned out he got a bus. He got a ride. He just missed out 11 miles. Got a bus or a lift, and then just ran the last bit. Oh, I've won. So he got disqualified. There was another geezer, a Cuban fella, and he was running the marathon, and he got hungry, and there was an apple orchard, so he took some apples, but they were dodgy. So he lay down by the side of the road with stomach cramps. Then he ended up having a nap. He fell asleep during the marathon and still finished 4th. Right, bonus points for this round, or just to add on, is 2 points if you're a subscriber. Hit the subscribe button. If you're not, you get 2 points. Plus 1 if somebody has shared the quiz on your team tonight. And add 1 if it's your birthday. Let us know if it's your birthday as well. And here's the answer. Sam Smith, Syria, Stranger Things, Sikhism, St. Louis. Shout out to the Gil Fillins tonight. Yes. Hello, Gil Fillins. Didn't know the Olympics question. Aye. That was the most tricky one in that round. Suits for Netflix and San Francisco. Yes, San Francisco, common answer. But people are getting 13. There's a 10. Oh, Seattle. Oh, Seattle. Means nothing to me. Here's a bonus trivia question to get yourself on the wheel of names to win prizes later on. What was the second US city to host the Summer Olympics? Which I think was 1932, round about then. That's from memory. But I do know what the answer is. Like, what's the second US city to host the Olympics? Nah, not San Francisco. Not Atlanta. That was later on. That was 96. Not Orlando. Los Angeles is correct. There we go. LA. Oh, nicely done, Keith. Going for shorthand just to get in there first. I think that worked as well. Someone was just behind you. So Keith puts himself on the wheel. Los Angeles. I think it was 1932. I'll look it up in a minute. Okay. Yeah, several if you got it right, but Keith was first. Let's move on to the next round, which is picture round. Okay, 5 pictures, all with questions. Here we go. Ooh, fluffy wee Doug. What is the name of this dog breed, which takes its name from an area of Europe, which is on the border between Germany and Poland these days? So that area of Europe has had that name for a long time, but at the moment it's on the border between Germany and Poland, and the name of that part of Europe gives its name to that type of dog, that type of floofy beast over there. It's a cheeky wee monkey. So name that dog, basically. What type of dog is that? Number 2, national treasure, although some people say she was a rotten egg. Who is this British entertainer pictured here in the 1960s? She died in 2015. It says national treasure. She was widely loved by the public. Although you don't find too many people in showbiz with many nice things to say about her. She was also disliked as well as greatly loved. You know what? She looks like a lion sucking on a lemon. That's a bit strong, Ollie. Talking about the dog, aren't you? Right, number 3, historical reenactment. Which real-life historical character is being portrayed here by 5 different actresses in 5 different films? So, name the real-life person. All right, this is 5 different films, 5 different actresses, but they're all playing the same real-life person. What is the name of the real-life person? That's picture number 3. Picture number 4. Who's this pop singer? She was born in 1981. Here she is as a baby, and she went on to sell over 100 million records in her pop career. And still going. That's all kind of past tense, the gist of that question. But this is a person who's still going, still releasing records, I think. Pretty sure. So who is she, basically? Grew up to be an extremely successful pop singer. And the last one, number 5, is a building, London headquarters. So which UK institution is based in this building in central London? They have buildings all over the country, but this is their headquarters. Okay, so this is the HQ of which UK institution? All right. It's baby. It's a baby. Karen's ready already. I'm going to quickly go over these one more time. I keep going quickly. We should catch up with time a bit, right? So, type of dog named after an area of Northern Europe, border Germany and Poland. What type of dog is it? Who is she? Pop British entertainer, died in 2015. Number 3, what's the real life character all these women are playing? Number 4, who's the pop singer as a baby? 1981 she was born. So what's that? She's just about 40 now, yeah? Is that right? Aye, that's right. And this is the headquarters, of which UK institution? Right, everyone's ready. That's great. Let's just crack straight on. Keep the pace. Here we go. 2 points for each of these once again. So the first one is a Pomeranian. It's a Pomeranian. And that seems popular. More doggo questions, please. All right. They're quite good. I'm not particularly a dog person, but you know. Pictures of dogs, that's all right. Number 2, who's the British entertainer there booting a ball down the field in the 60s in her native Liverpool is Cilla Black. Cilla Black. Ms. Cilla Black. Who's the character? It's Joan of Arc. She's not a welder. She was French. French resistance. Back then, it was a resistance to the English rather than the Germans in those days. Right, quick bonus question to get you on the wheel. Which film is it? Bottom right hand, the colour one with the blue background. Bottom right. Look, I'll point there. Her. What's the film that's from? Joan of Arc. Noah's wife. Jonathan, that's the first laugh out loud joke of the night. There you go. I'll put you on the wheel for that. No one else gets on the wheel for jokes, so don't start being all funny. Aye, it is Bill and Ted. Yes, that'll do. And it's Mr. Doyle again. Right, 2 in a row. Bang, bang. Jokes, right answers. Mr. Doyle. Howza. Right, very good. I think it's the first one. I think it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Can't remember. I need to see those films again. I remember thinking they were good at the time, and it's been a long, long time. Colin going for the LA abbreviation technique. B&T. Nah, bit late. Right, baby, 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 Beyonce, Beyonce, baby, Beyonce. 2 points for Beyonce. Richie's saying it's the second one. Aye, it is Jane Weedland. That's right, Jerry. That's who she is. But I was just asking the film. And the last one, number 5, the building in central London is the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. So there you go. Right, there's all the answers together. Pomeranian, Cilla Black, Joan of Arc, Beyonce, the BBC. How'd you get on? What'd you score? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. 10 for Ms. Duff. 10 for Mr. Kenny. 10 for the sausage rolls. Full house for the tit biscuits. Come on. 10 for Tom Nook. 10 for Camila. Lots of 10s. Full house. Oh, 8 out of 10. Went for MI5. No. Nah. Are they not just... I don't know, actually. I was going to say, are they not in Whitehall, but I don't know. There was a Bill and Ted 3? Really? And Fiona was got them all right. There's a few teams that operate like that. They have one sort of monkey-like character tapping all the keys and another sort of Wizard of Oz character behind them just giving the answers. Like that. So quite a few teams work that way. Whatever works for you, folks. Thought Doug was a Frankfurter. Yeah, reasonable. German connection. Right, let's move on. What we got? Sound round. Okay, mix. It's a mix and Mitchy mash round tonight. You'll see the possible answers here. I'm going to play a few different clips and ask you. All right, MI5 is a big thing beside Vauxhall Station. Vauxhall Station. Ah, man. My London knowledge is away. I've not been down there for years. Right, I'm going to play a few clips and ask you about them. So the first one, and these are all sort of mixed up and mashed up to avoid too many copyright problems. Some of them are, anyway. Although that seems to have relaxed a bit, all that stuff, to be honest. Anyway, it is what it is. Here we go. So the first one is being played too quickly. Who is this?
Girl, the way you go with all of the guys in the corner. Oh, baby, you're the latest trick. Oh, you seem to have been number. Look at dancing still, but I don't wanna dance.
Kind of cracked onto the second one there. Right, the second one is the other way around. It's been played too slow. Who is this?
I wanna have sex on the beach. Come on, there's a party. Sex on the beach. I'm never gonna leave you alone. Tide is high and the groove is low.
Kind of a stalking thing there. I'm never going to leave you alone. Bit dodgy, like. Third one has been played in reverse. This is backwards. Who is this? That's one of those ones that's just so awful. Even playing it backwards doesn't help. Sometimes things could be made better by being played backwards, but not for that one. Okay, number 4 is an ident that you used to hear on TV all the time in the 70s and 80s, but for which ITV company was this? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I will play them again. And the last one is, oh yeah, the last one's 2 answers. You got to find 2 answers on here because it is a mashup. It's a mix. Name both artists in this. Well, that's accidentally gone on to a theme tune for next week, I think. Okay, there you go. That's the music round. All sorts. Or audio round. Yeah, it is all music. Right, I'm going to play them one more time, nice and quickly. Number 1 has been played too quickly. Who's this?
Girl, the way you go with all of the guys in the corner. Oh, baby, you're the latest trick. Oh, you seem to have their number. Love their dancing style, but I don't wanna dance.
Great stuff. Number 2 has been played too slow.
I wanna have sex on the beach. Come on, there's a party. Sex on the beach.
I'm never gonna leave you alone. Tide is high.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Right, number 3 is being played backwards. That's enough of that. And this one, number 4, a bit of familiarity from the old days. This was always on telly. Which ITV company did it announce? Oh, beautiful. Right, and the last one is a mix, a montage, a mashup between which 2 artists? That ends far too quickly. Right, okay. Lots of people saying they're ready. Some people saying it's difficult. Tell me when you're ready. Yeah, there's not that many if you said you're ready. A couple more if you tell me that you're ready, and we'll get on to it. These are saying it looked like it would be easy from the list, but it turned out not to be the case. Titty biscuits are ready. I mean, the TV ident is definitely between 2. You know what I mean? Very hard, says Richie. Right, okay. Tricky. Okay, all right. Let's do it. Let's have a look at the answers. Right. So here we go. The first one. The song, if you're anywhere near my age, you'll know this song. I Don't Wanna Dance. It's by Eddie Grant. Yeah, early 80s. Great song. Speed it up. Still sounds pretty good. Eddie Grant for 2 points. 2 points for most of these answers. Not all of them. Teaspoon. That was the Sex on the Beach one. That's the name of the artist, is Teaspoon. I wanna have sex on the beach. You make me be ready, you know. Number 3 is being played backwards. Really awful. Awful backwards, awful forwards. It is the deathly sound of Maroon 5 from America. Maroon 5. Very bad. Number 4 was the TV one. That was London Weekend Television. LWT. I should have got a picture up, actually. Great old graphic. And the last one was a mix. You get 1 point for each artist you got right in the last one. So all the ones up to now are 2 points each. But this one is 1 point for Darude and 1 point for Scatman John. All right, Darude is Sandstorm. And Scatman John was Scatman's World. If any of you know David McGeorge, I always think Scatman John reminds me of David McGeorge, but that's a niche thing. Most of you don't know David McGeorge. Right. How did you get on? That was difficult. Oh, well, there we go. 10. Whoop. 6. Sad face. 10. Pint. Missed out teaspoon. Maybe. I wonder if you went for... Actually, there was a few you could have gone for there. You could have gone for Aswad for that one, or you could have gone for Aqua. Kind of had that pop reggae thing going on. Ouch! 2 points. Colin Chambers, full marks. 10 for Veronica. Nice work. Right, here's a impossible to know bonus question. See the London Weekend Television little sting. What quiz show do I immediately associate with that? Right? I see that ident, I hear that music. In my mind, 1980s, you know, that's when I was watching TV. What game show was immediately coming up if I heard this? It's the LWT in the sort of red, white, and blue letters. Let's see. Blockbuster, Sale of the Century. Price is Right. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Price is Right with Brucey. Were you the first one to get it? I think you were. People saying Blockbusters. Was Blockbusters not Channel 4? I can't remember. Sale of the Century, Krypton Factor, Blockbusters, Sale of the Century. Nah, Sale of the Century was Anglia. I remember that one. The silver guy on the horse. Bullseye. Bullseye was Central. Price is Right. Yeah, GPS. Nice one. GPS, that puts you on the wheel. Just that logo, that sting. It's got to be Bruce Forsyth play cards right. GPS. Peaky Pfeiffers are on the wheel. Let's move on. Aye, Thames is the best one. Thames is the best one by miles. Want to hear it? Just for old time's sake. Just for a quick second or two. There's no mucking about with that. That's insane. Right, okay. Move on. What we got next? Oh, it's a Picto. Picto clue. Right, you try to work out the name of a famous person from these picture clues. You get 60 seconds for this. Do not shout out the answer in the chat, because everybody gets 60 seconds to solve this. If you solve it, you get 3 points. So, here we go. Just like that. Here we go. Right, this and this. And the 60 seconds should start counting down. There we go. Da, 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 da. The Thames TV one, the ones I associate with that are Rainbow and Kenny Everett. Gotta be. Ollie's saying Minder. Karen's ready. Karen's got it all ready. So try and put these pictures together to give us the name, give you the name of a famous person. All right. Don't shout it out in the chat. Do what Karen and Sausage Rolls and Nomsy and Richard and Veronica have all done. Just say in the chat that you've got it, but don't put the answer there. All right. Aye, Magpie. Yeah. That was another Thames one. Right, 5 seconds left. It's a Hollywood person, right? A male person, actor. A couple of last minute clues for you there. But several if you've got it. Time is up, so I'm going to reveal it's 3 points if you get it right. And the correct answer is Ryan Gosling. Yeah, Ryan Gosling. So it's rye, which is a kind of grain on the left there. A little bit like wheat, but different. Rye and Ryan. A young goose, a Gosling, Ryan Gosling. There we go. So well done if you got that. You get 3 points. And we move on. Ryan Gosling. Every time Glasgow Queen Street Station, the notes they use are basically the time. They probably just you hum the rest of it, yeah. Yeah, they probably remixed it. Probably sampled it. Probably aren't paying any dues. Right, guess who? It's time for guess who. So I'm going to show you a picture of a famous person, which is hidden. I'm behind some squares. I'm going to reveal some of the squares at a time, and after every 6 squares, I'll give you a clue. And you've got to try and guess who this person is as early as you can. If you get it after the first clue, you get 10 points. After the second clue, you get 8 points. After the third clue, 6 points, and so on. You understand this? So, here we go. Here's tonight's Guess Who. So, and this is not shouting out. This is just you working this out, okay? So don't shout it out if you even if you think you've got it. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the first clue is that this person was born in 1956 in communist Eastern Europe. All right. I thought they were maggots. No. It was rye. Rye, not maggots. I know it's easy to get mixed up with these things. Right, so that's the first one there for 10 points. Put an answer down, even if you're not sure, right? Because if you get it right at this point, you get 10 points, even if you change your mind later on, right? Let's take some more squares away. Give you another clue for 8 points. This person defected to the United States in 1975 when her own country told her that she was becoming too Americanized and should go back to school instead of focusing on sport. But she said, nah, I'm going to defect to the USA. And she did. That's for 8 points. I think most of you will get this fairly early. Mr. Burney says he got it on 8. Okay, here comes a 6-point clue. In 2000, the year 2000, this person was the recipient of the National Equality Award from the Human Rights Campaign, which is the USA's largest gay and lesbian activist and lobbying group. So that probably should have been clue 2, actually. Other way around. Anyway, in 2000, this person was given the National Equality Award in the USA. It's a high award, high honor from the USA's leading gay and lesbian rights group. Okay, here comes clue number 4 for 4 points. This person is a supreme champion tennis player in singles. She was also a doubles champion. One of the most successful partnerships in tennis history. Won 109 consecutive matches with her doubles partner, which is pretty amazing. I think a lot of you've got it by now. That's for 4 points if you're guessing at this point. And then I'll take away the last squares. There she is in full. And in 2005, this is the last clue for 2 points. Tennis magazine selected her as the greatest female tennis player for the years 1975 to 2005. So for 30 years, in their estimation, she was the greatest female tennis player. And there's plenty of people who think she is the greatest of all time. So that's all the clues. Whatever you got it right, that's how many points you get. And of course, the correct answer is Martina Navratilova. There you go. Going to win a sort of laser beam eye. Yeah, she's a pretty focused looking person. 10 points for some of you. Quattro formaggio get 10. Fists get 10. Collins get 10. 10 for the biscuits. Good stuff. Mr. Doyle always gets it on the hair. He knows all the hair of all the celebrities. Nick got it on 8. Dunphy's got it on 10. Nice work, everybody. Okay, let's crack on. I think we're doing okay for time. It's time for Hangman. Right, this is a chance to get your name on the wheel. It's a hangman. It's a geographical one tonight. I'm going to show you a hangman problem. Shout out some letters, and it doesn't matter if you get the letters right or wrong. It just gives me an order in which to reveal letters. But the thing is, it's the first person to get the correct solution in the chat who gets their name on the wheel of names. So you ready? Here we go. So we've already got Felix giving us a G, Karen's giving us an H, Richard's giving us a D, Val's giving us an S, Janice giving us an S, there's an E, an N, and a K, right? That will give us a little list here of, I thought I'd moved on to the thing. Right, okay, here we are. G was the first one. Now, it's a place name, by the way. It's a geographical one tonight. So there's no G. There's no H. The next letter was a D. Let's see that. There is a D. Thanks, Richie. At least it's an easy to remember sequence of letters. Right, what was next? S. Is there an S? Puerto Rico, Camden Town. That's our first couple of guesses. They're not correct. Then E, then N, then K. So it's E. There's no E. Is there an N? Yes, there is. Look, someone's got it. We've got a winner. It's not Puerto Rico. It's not Camden Town. But the next guest gets it. It is County Down. Fantastic. Mr. Hatliff, Born Dwarfs. Okay. That's County Down. County Down. I don't know how you pronounce that. County Down. You just pronounce it as aggressively as possible. And that's you. Instant Ulster. County Down. That's really offensive, isn't it? I'll stop. County Down. Simon. Nice work. That puts you on the wheel. Good one. Right, let's move on. Not the Albert Dock, not the Notre Dame, but these are good suggestions. Albert Dock's good, actually. I'll write that down. That'll turn up at some point in the future. Notre Dame. Nice suggestions. Okay, let's crack on. Oh, by the way, it's team of the day. It's the Heeds of Mints. Beeg, Natalie, David. All in there. And this is... I've gone back to doing this again. Testing, can you see my comments still? Yeah, I can see some of them. I can't see everybody's comment every single time, and I don't think you were first. No, you weren't. You were second. Simon was there, and you were right behind him, Louisa. Yeah, I know. It's cool. Anyway, well done to Team of the Day. They are Heeds of Mint. So I've started doing Team of the Day again. If you want to send me Team of the Day picture on Facebook, then do so. You get 2 points if you're Team of the Day. All right. Because I'm not doing so much of the live stuff anymore. It's just it's a nice way to see the people. That's Big in the middle, Natalie on the left, and David on the right. Can you tell where they are? I think you can. Okay. And Mr. Conway is saying that the Heeds of Mints look very posh. Yeah, I guess they do. Yeah, I guess they do. From Troon and Paisley. Heeds of Mints. Right, okay. 50-50 round. What time is it? It's 10. Oh, it's before 10-2. We're doing okay. Right, 50-50 rounds. Just pick the correct answer. Okay, here we go. Occupational surnames. What does a Fletcher make? Arrows, doing, or horseshoes? Bang, 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 bang. Right, arrows or horseshoes. What do you make if your profession is a Fletcher? Oh God, Rebecca, come on, do me a favour. What is a one frame where that's got? Aye, look, one frame. Like I've done the rest of the template. Somehow that's come up with the other template, 2020, and you've spotted it. Amazing. Anyway, what does a Fletcher make? So Rebecca, yeah, Rebecca's cashed in on the spot a mistake offer that I have, which is if you spot a mistake, you get on the wheel. I mean, I'm not sad that you're on the wheel. I'm just sad that I made that mistake. There you go, Rebecca, you're on the wheel. Okay. How do we submit a group picture? You make a picture out of the group and just send it to me. You can send me separate pictures, but to be honest, that's a lot more work for me. So if I get one image which has got everyone's picture on it, that's nice. Or, you know, individuals wouldn't be too hard. Number 2, which joint is found under your deltoid muscle? It's a human body question. All right, is it your hip or your shoulder? So your deltoid muscle sits on top of which joint? Your hip or your shoulder? That is the body. Question number 2. Question number 3 in the 50-50 round. Where are they? They were at Strictly Come Dancing. A recording of. I guess that's what it is anyway. I didn't get a reply on that one, but I'm pretty sure it is. Right, colour. What is Fandango? Fandango is a colour. It's not like a colour chart one, Dulux or anything like that. It's totally made up. It's an old name for a colour. But what is Fandango? Is it a type of orange or is it a type of purple? What's this? Joint in the is. Oh, is that my typo? Which joint in the is? Yeah, you're right. Well, cats, you're on the wheel. Yeah. Aye, I'll put you both on. That's Philip and Bill. Phil and Bill. I'll put you both on for that one. These are my mistakes. So what's Fandango? Is it orange or purple? That's question number 3. Which chess piece is known in Greek as the axiomatikos? Is that the bishop or the king? Axiomatikos. Or axiomatikos. I'm not quite sure where the stress is, but axiomatikos anyway. Is that bishop or king? It's a chess question. And number 5, geography question. Which is the most geographically remote but yet inhabited island of the UK? Is it Fair Isle or Holy Isle? All right. So the most remote island is actually Rockall, but nobody lives there. What's the most remote island geographically in the UK that has people on it? Is it Fair Isle or Holy Isle? So there you go. That's 5 50-50 questions. I'll quickly repeat them. Let me know when you're ready. Number 1, what does a Fletcher make? Arrows or horseshoes? Deltoid muscle sits on top of the hip or the shoulder. Thank you for pointing out the edits, which I'll have to do after this. Down, edit deltoid. What colour is Fandango? It's an old colour. It's not a made-up new one. But what is Fandango? Is it orange or is it purple? Number 4, which chess piece is known in Greek as the axiomatikos? Is that the bishop or the king? And the most remote and yet inhabited isle or island of the UK, is it Fair Isle or Holy Isle? Lots of guesses. Team El Destructo. Mr. Bernie saying only knew 2 of them. Sausage rolls are ready. GPS are mostly ready. Ready and Paisley. Okay. Yeah, I've got a page full of readies, so that's enough for me to move on. Okay, 50-50. Here we go. Here come the answers. So Fletcher, that's arrows. Yeah. Fléchette. French for darts, isn't it? So it all comes together. Arrows, as in bows and arrows, you know what I mean? Number 2, which joint in the human body, I should say, is found underneath your deltoid muscle? It's your shoulder. Shoulder is correct. There it is. The deltoid is red. That's how, if you skin yourself, you know which one it is because it's red. The rest are grey. Number 3, what colour is Fandango? Fandango is purple. That is Fandango. That's the exact color of Fandango. You used hex codes or RPG codes to get the exact color. That is Fandango. Purple. Axiomaticos is a bishop. Okay. I think it'd be Vasily or something like that. Number 5, the most geographically remote inhabited island of the UK is Fair Isle. Okay. That's where Fair Isle is, kind of halfway between Shetland and Orkney. I think like technically it belongs to Shetland, you know, like administratively, but it's way out there by itself. Fantadango is orange. Aye, but I was obviously I was meaning Fandango. Hey, 10 out of 10, a couple of 10s, Peaky Pfeiffers, marry on. Went for orange. It's because it rhymes with mango and tango. Yeah, it sounds orange. Yeah, exactly. It rhymes with some other things that you know to be orange. I think that's why you went. By the way, the Holy Isle is where? It's next to which other island? It's a very small island right next to a bigger island. There's a couple of Holy Isles, but the one I'm talking about, the main one. Where is it? All right, which island is it next to? No, not Lindisfarne. That's Holy Island. I know it sounds almost the same. Aaron is correct. Val. That's right. So Val gets on the wheel for that one. I'm going to be spinning the wheel, by the way, at 8:30. So we'll get the quiz finished. The next round will be the last round of the quiz, but then between 8 and 8:30, we'll play games for names to get a few more names on the wheel. And Aaron is which Holy Isle? I mean, the one I was thinking of, basically. There is another Holy Island in the Pentland Firth, but I think that is, or no, not the Pentland Firth. It's in the Firth of Lorne, and it's uninhabited, so wasn't going to be that one. You know what I mean? Right. Double or bust. Time for double or bust. Now, do you know how this works? This is the last round of the main part of the quiz. And you get 4 points for correct answer. That's double. So you can get 20 points here if you go for all of them and get them all right. But the thing is, if you go for one and get it wrong, you're dead, effectively. Quiz terms. You get bust. You get 0 points for the round. That's it. Okay? So you decide how many you're going to go for. Check out the questions and then decide whether you're going to go balls out and go for all of them or whether you're going to go cagey and go for some of them. All right. Here we go. Double or bust round. This is the final round for the main part of the quiz. I'll get you to upload your scores after this. All right. So number 1 is a music question, lyrics. Which word from the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody comes from an Arabic phrase that means in the name of God? So Bohemian Rhapsody's got loads of words in the lyrics, but which word from the lyrics means or comes from, derived from an Arabic phrase meaning in the name of God? That's question number 1. Question number 2 is a sport question. What sport are you watching if you go to Saracen Park in North Glasgow to see the Glasgow Tigers versus the Edinburgh Monarchs? So which sport is that? Not a sport that gets a lot of mainstream coverage, all right? It's slightly niche. But I think they get a decent crowd, you know, in non-COVID times. I know a few people who used to go. So Saracen Park in North Glasgow, you're watching Glasgow Tigers versus Edinburgh Monarchs. What is the sport? Number 3 is dumbing down. When the first Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, was first published in the USA, what word did the American publishers substitute for philosopher in a slightly altered title? So the original title of the book, as released in Britain, was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. But the American publishers thought, hang on, philosopher? Ain't no kid gonna buy that. So they had to dumb it down slightly. What word did they use instead of philosopher? Nearly gave that one away. Number 4. This was published in 1954. It was the first volume of the J.R.R. Tolkien Lord of the Rings trilogy. What's the name? All right, so what's the name of the first book out of that trilogy? Okay. Lord of the Rings is 3 books, 3 separate books. What is the name of the first book of Lord of the Rings? That's number 4. And the last one is a what year question. In which year did the American pilot Chuck Yeager become the first person to break the sound barrier in level flight? So not diving, not going downhill. First person to go faster than the speed of sound in an aeroplane in level flight. Now you can get within 5 years of this to get the points. So if you're 5 years out, you get the points. If you're 6 years out, you'd get a bust if you go for the question and get it wrong. So that's what you do. You pick which of the 5 you're going to go for, and tell me when you're ready. I notice Bill's going balls out already. That means he's announcing that he's going for all 5. I'm going to quickly replay these questions just before I show you the answers. Okay, so double or bust. Here we go. So word from Bohemian Rhapsody that means in the name of God. That's number 1. Number 2, Glasgow Tigers versus Edinburgh Monarchs at Saracen Park. What is the sport? What word did they substitute for philosopher in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone when it was released in the USA? Land of the free! Home of the Braves! Lord of the Rings trilogy. What's the name of the first book out of the 3? And what year Chuck Yeager, speed of sound barrier in an aeroplane. Get within 5 years to get the points right. At this point, just before I show you the answers for this last round, I'm going to remind you that I'm doing this for tips. I mean, it's almost a public service because I got no way of making you pay. You don't have to pay. You could leave. And it'd be, there'd be no repercussions. But if you did think tonight's quiz was worth a tip, then I'd be delighted to receive a tip. I'm still moderate success. Try to feed my family by doing this. So I appreciate you coming here. And if anyone's got a tip, then I really, really appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who has tipped and does tip. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I've just put the link in the chat, but you can always find the link for the donations down in the description underneath. And usual YouTube stuff. Please subscribe. If you are a subscriber, click the bell as well, because that tells you when the quizzes are on. And give us a like as well if you're, because that helps. So thank you very much. Right, everyone's ready. Some of you going for it. Some are balls tucked in, chickening out, going for 4. Balls tucked in, going for 4. Right, aye. A few of you going for 4 tonight. I'm going to find out how it goes. Actually, not that many if you've told me you're ready. I'll wait for a couple more people to tell me that you're ready before I give you the answers here. And then we'll find out. After this, I'll get you to upload your scores. Go on. Go for the last one. Was in. Right. Don't look like too many people feeling too bold tonight. Hard to tell from that, but let's give you the answers. Let's find out. Right. If you're not ready, be ready. Get ready now. Here we go. Ready. Right. Here we go. the Bohemian Rhapsody, in the name of God, is Bismillah. Bismillah, no, we will not let him go. Bismillah, no. Da, 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 da. Let him go, no. Let him go, no. Bismillah. Yay, look at the balls are coming out now. There we go. Right, well, I hope you got that first one right. I hope you didn't get put something like Scaramouche. There he is. Absolutely fantastic. Number 2, Saracen Park, North Glasgow. It's the Glasgow Tigers versus the Edinburgh Monarchs. You are watching Speedway. I've done this question in the pub before, and people say, younger people especially, they say, what is Speedway? They don't know what it is. That's Speedway. Zoom. Just going round and round and round on really loud bikes. You've got no brakes. There's no brakes. I think that's right. Speedway. Oh, look. Oh, people are bust already. Bust, 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 bust. If you do get bust, tell us what you got bust on, because it's always interesting to see what you've gone for. Harry Potter. I nearly gave this away. Sorcerer is the right answer. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Philosopher's Stone. Sorcerer's Stone. It's harder to say. Sorcerer's Stone. Lord of the Rings, first book is called The Fellowship of the Ring. All right. Yeah, point for motocross. No. That's a totally different sport. It is motorbikes, but it's no motocross is like sort of cross country, but on a motorbike, isn't it? And the last one, Chuck Yeager, right? Some of you went for this. Some of you were afraid, just leaving it alone. Not afraid exactly, but just cautious. Correct answer for this is 1947. So if you said anything between 42 and 52, then you got a point. So just after the Second World War. There he is, with his plane, which was called X1 officially, but he called it Glamorous Glennis. Here's a question to get you on the wheel. Little bonus trivia question. Why did he call his plane Glamorous Glennis? Who was Glennis? Oh, Mum got bust on. First one said Scaramouche. Scaramouche is a clown character from Commedia dell'arte, Italian theatre. Yeah, that's right. Someone's got this right. The Glamorous Glennis question. It's his wife is correct. Now, who was first? A couple of you got it. Maz went for Granny. Simon went for sister. And then Leslie was first to say his wife. Yeah, Glennis was his wife. Leslie Stokes, Dunphy Diamonds on the wheel. Okay. So I'll just show you all the answers together, and you can just about, yeah, well, in fact, I'll put the link up right now. You can upload your scores now, so that I can make a league table of tonight's scores. So score upload, there it is. Fetching that just now. Oops. Put it there. So click on that link and you just upload your scores and stuff. Motocross. Nah, I'm right, aren't I? I mean, there's always someone who knows about each question more than I do. Motocross is just not anything to do with speedway, is it? And they're both on motorbikes, but that's it. Get a load of this. Come on. This is motocross, right? all remember Kickstart. These are not old enough, obviously. I am, but you're not. Yay! Right, got some total scores here. 41 for Mr. Smith. Yeah, that's right. Kickstart was the name of the show. I think the actual song's called Boogie Woogie Baby or something like that. Anyway, Kickstart, great stuff. That was BBC. La la la. You okay this week, dog? I am fine. Why? Do I not look all right? Do I look half dead? I'm okay. Speedway's on a smooth track. Yeah, and exactly. Motocross over the bumps and everything. 63 for the fists. See what? The Kickstart theme gives you the fear. How does that work? Any chance of a scootering question next week for John? Well, yeah, it depends what you mean. Do you mean like the daft little scooter that kids have to go to school on? Or do you mean scooters for mods going fighting? Or what are you talking about? Da, da, da. You're creepy. It's not creepy. Listen. See? It's alright. Boogie Woogie Baby. See? Nothing. Right, Vespa Lambretta scooters. Alright. I'll write that down here. Vespa Lambretta questions. See what I can do. I might forget. Remind me on the group, like on the day. Got a better chance of me remembering to put it in. Okay. What's on the games for names menu for tonight? Well, I'm glad you asked that, Mas, because I've actually bothered to put it into a sort of menu. Pickerings gin. Remember, we're sponsored by Pickerings for tonight and the next 3 Fridays anyway. The 7 o'clock one. Use a discount code. If you go to their website, they're giving a discount of £3.50 on those 2 flavours, right? Forget Me Not, the blue one, and strawberry and black pepper, the red one. So, and you got to use the code Dr. Paul. And then they can track it. And then they can go, there wasn't very many sales out of that, so we're going to discontinue the promotion. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Yeah, that's right, Marion. Although people don't really do that anyway, to be honest. So I didn't consider that to be a problem. But yes, never really thought of it. Right, games for names. Right, it's 12 minutes past. We've got time for some games for names. So that's the link. You follow the link, use the code Dr. Paul, you get £3.50 off. Okay. Games for names. Look, I've gone to the bother of actually making a menu here, which is quite good. So we can play Mystery Bag, we can play Kazula Palooza, we can play more Hangman, we can play Where Am I, we can play, and see the last 2, True or False, or Cheese or Meat. You can play those if you phone in. I'll give you the link for that, right? So the last 2, True or False, or Cheese or Meat, or if you actually want to phone in. And I'm just getting a link for you just now. Yeah, Louisa wants to play Cheese or Meat. That's a phone-in one. Felix has gone for Where Am I? You would have first say that. Ma's gone for Mystery Bag. Leslie's gone for Where Am I? Titty Biscuit's gone for Where Am I? So we've got 3 votes for Where Am I? So let's play Where Am I first, okay? Now, let me just try something. No, hang on. Tell you what, we'll get it up first. Hey, if you know what I mean. I'll get the thingy ready. No. Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's try this. Look, I've got a weird. It's not long enough for me to get the screen up in between. Right, okay. Where am I? So you know how to play this. Ask me questions of a yes-no nature. We'll have a little look around here. Happy Land, right? So where are we? There's a guy fixing a space rocket there. There's a wee paddly pool. China. No, it's not China. Look, there's a beach going on there. San Francisco, Las Vegas, Coney Island, Belfast. No. Largs. No, it's definitely not Largs. It's not Aberdeen. Look, there's people there that are normal. Ayr. No. Skegness, Largs, Blackpool. No, none of these places. Look, you can go up here. I did this the other day. You go up these steps. Blackpool. No, look, you can look around. Yeah, nice big view. Oh ho ho. Quite nice, huh? Great Yarmouth, Weston, Supermare, Brighton, Scarborough, Atlantic City, no, Bognor Region. Bournemouth, got the right answer. Spade. She's nailed it. There we are. That's Bournemouth. Very good. Oops. You keep going up here. You get a nice view at the top. See, there's the pier and everything. Yes. Everyone having a great time. So well done. Spades on the wheel. So I'll put you on there. Let's do another one. You want to see the intro video again? It's great. Let's see, right. I'm gonna see if I can get the next one on while this is playing. I don't know. Nearly. Right. Okay, where are we now? We are no longer in Bournemouth. We've shifted. So where are we this time? Now, what's going on? There's some people hanging about. Let's go down here a bit. Whoa. Oh, no. It's always the risk of these real urban ones. Is clicking on a business. You can't get rid of those. You can get rid of the labels, but it's not Barcelona. It's not Palma. It's not Pisa, Sevilla, Porto, Palma, Malaga, Valencia, Barcelona, Florence, Madrid. None of these places. Good guesses. Venice, Verona, Madrid, Venice, Paris, Valencia, Palermo, Santiago. No. Some of you definitely got the right country. Ibiza, Buenos Aires, Valencia, Florence, Pamplona. That's it. I think that was Simon. It is Pamplona. Where they run the bulls. Like I keep seeing it. Too tight. Now, did anyone get that before you? Because they were coming in pretty thick and fast. Those ones. But I think you were first. Michael said Dundee. Thanks for saying that you liked the intro video. Yeah, that was with my editing skills. So, aye, look, there's the Basque flag. That's in the Basque country. It's where they run the bulls. I've been there twice. 1994, where everything got robbed. Had absolutely nothing at the end of the week. We were sort of not exactly shoplifting, but you know, had to use our wits to survive at the end of the week. Put it that way. And then a couple of years later, and we actually remember to take a tent with us, so we didn't have to sleep rough for a week. So it was great times. Right, Simon, that's you on the wheel for the second time tonight. Well picked out. Quite a lot of wrong answers before we got to the right one. And then, so I'll stop that screen, and then I'll get this ready. See, if I get that ready and then do the intro, I'm not going to do it every single. Oh no, can't do that. I've got to do that first. Right. Are we? Right. Okay. Right. Where are we now? Let's try and keep an eye on your answers a bit more. Right. Okay. So we are. Let's get Simon's answer away. Right. So that's kind of quite modern. Looks like a nice day. Person walking across a bridge. What we got? Corfu, Edinburgh, Newcastle, Kuala Lumpur, Montreal, Glasgow, Perth. No, it's none of these places. There's a guy on a wee motorcycle there. Manila, Sydney, Auckland, Santiago, Bern. No. That's a look down the river. It's towards the sea. Denver, Sydney, Florence, Kota Kinabalu. Nah. Christchurch, Salzburg, Adelaide, Melbourne, Wellington, Adelaide, Paris, Bangkok. No, none of these places. I don't think anyone's got the right country yet. Shanghai, Wellington, Gue, Zurich, Christchurch, Vietnam, Barcelona, Hue. I don't know where Hue is, but it's not Hue. What's Hue? Is that Vietnam? Boston, Vang Vienne, Krakow, Perth, Singapore, Tokyo, Nashville, Lisbon, Canterbury. No. Now what's over here? Hey, look, we've got another one. It's Simon again. He's done it again. It's Hiroshima. Look, is that? It's not. It's over. It's round about here somewhere. Is that thing with the dome? I thought we might just get to it before someone got a right answer, but not the case. This is Hiroshima in Japan. That looks like some kind of memorial over there. I think it's over here somewhere. You can see the... Yeah, look, there it is. Through the trees. There, that thing. Famous building that survived the bombing. Oh, I put K up instead of Simon. Just clicked on the... It must have just moved just as I was clicking it. Right, aye, there it is. Simon. Simon, you've done it again. Nice work. Right, okay. There are 3 Simon Hatlips on the wheel, my friends. 3 Simon Hatlips on the wheel. Right, okay. I saw somebody coming in to play either True or False or Cheese or Meat. And you're welcome back. I'll do that now. I'll put that link in again. I was going to come to you, but you went away again. So that's all the Where Am I used up. Well done to Simon. He is tonight's king of Where Am I. Got 2 out of 3 of them. Really, really good. Let's go back to the choices. So what time is it? It's 21 minutes past 8. So we got another 8 or 9 minutes. We've done Where Am I? We can have Mystery Bag. We can have Kazula Palooza. If you can be bothered with that. True or False or Cheese or Meat. The last 2 are phone-ins. Aye, they're good. Come on, someone choose what we're going to do next. Mystery Bag, says Maz. Right, okay. In the absence of anyone else saying anything, let's do that. Right, Mystery Bag. What's in the Mystery Bag? Ask me questions of a yes-no nature, and we'll work it out. And the link is there if you want to come and play one of the other games straight afterwards. You can do that. So, but we're doing Mystery Bag just now. So, is it edible? No. Is it a keyring? No. Is it cheese? No, it's not edible. Nothing to eat. Is it another Mystery Bag? No, that'd be crazy. That'd be like a journey into madness. It has metal involved. There's a metal part. Is it food? No. Is it a watering can? Could you fit it in a sock? Yeah, it'd have to be a fair, decent-sized sock, but yes. No, you could. I don't think it'd be too difficult, actually. Great question. Could you fit it in a sock? Is it a kitchen? No. Can you eat it? No. Hello, Kim. Hello, sis. Is it stationary? No. It's nothing to do with office. It's not food. It's not phone. It's not a banjo. It's there's no plastic involved. Is it a toy? No. It's very practical. But it's not what you call a tool. It's very practical, but you wouldn't call it a tool. It's not a kazoo. It's not a brush. Can you play with it? Is it practical? It's very practical. It's very everyday. If I go out, probably take this with me usually. Almost every time. Plastic, no. Kitchen, no. Shoehorn. Is it a book? No. Is it soap? Is it shrunken head? Kitchenware, toy? Can you wear it? Yes. Right, you're getting somewhere now. It's something you can wear. Is it brick? Is it booze? No. It's not that practical. Snow globe. Is it useful? No. Bread bin. No. Is it expensive? Well, that's a crazy question. I don't know. You can get expensive ones or you get cheap ones. I prefer to get mid-price ones because I'm a typical consumer. Is it a knife, a dartboard, a compass, a stapler? No, 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 no. It's something you can wear. Spedge got that. Sunglasses, no. Hang on, loads of comments have come in. I'm miles behind on the comments. Darts, screwdrivers, keys, wallet, phone, lock, torch, umbrella, bottle opener, torch, umbrella, phone, bike lock, whisk. Is it made from fabric? Well, there's leather involved. Bike lock, knife, key, umbrella, bike lock, mobile phone. Someone's got to have this, surely. If I just keep scrolling down, I'm sure I'll see someone with it. Bag, coat, hat, belt. There we go. Nice one, Felix. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, I got that before Felix, the thing is, takes me a while to get to the comments. So your comment will come in. It'll take me a little while to get to them. So Felix said that a few possibly up to a minute ago. All right. So, and it's the first one that I found there on the list, and there's literally 2 minutes. It's a belt, a big dirty belt. Yeah. Like that. Fabulous. Good belt, that one. No. Yes. Great stuff. Right, so there's the link if you want to come and play one of the other games. If you want to, no one's phoned in so far. Felix is on the wheel, along with Jonathan, Karen, Keith, Jonathan, JPS, Peaky Pfeiffer, Simon, Rebecca, Ocat, Simon, Therese, which is Bill. Should just change that to Bill because it's a bit confusing when it says Bill's got about 5 different aliases. He must be up to no good. Valerie, Leslie, Spedge, Simon, and Felix. So, what do you want? What do you want to play next? We got it's 2026. We've got 3 minutes left for another games for names. It's good stuff. Well done, Felix, for picking up the belt there. Your comments may have stopped. Oh, Mr. Doyle's here. Right. Hello there.
Hi there.
Yay, it's Mr. Doyle. How you doing?
I'm very well.
Right. It sounded like very well. I'm just going to turn up your... There you go. You should be able to hear you a bit better now. Hello, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Ah, now we can hear you. Lovely. Right. Okay, what do you want to do? You want to play true or false or cheese or meat?
I'll go for the interesting one. Cheese or meat?
Good for you. Excellent. Good choice. Right, here we go. Cheese or meat. It's very, very simple. I'm going to show you some things, and you've just really got to tell us whether it's cheese or meat. I'll put you on the wheel. I think you're on... Yeah, you're already on the wheel twice, actually. I'm going to put you on one more just for phoning in. Okay, and then you know the rules for this one. I've worked out the rules by now. If you get 3 out of 5 or more, I'll put you on the wheel a second time, okay? Which will be actually a 4th time. So cheese or meat? Here we go, Jonathan. Right. Meat or cheese? So we're just going to start at the top, and you're going to tell me cheese or meat. Number 1, Chislick.
Meat.
Is it cheese or is it meat?
I think it's
Chislick.
meat.
You're going for meat. It's meat. Yes, it is meat. It's from South Dakota. It's a meat dish from South Dakota, and it's lamb. All right. I guess it's a bit like shishlik. It might be related to that, linguistic wise. Anyway, number 2, Flurgender.
Sounds like a cheese.
You going for cheese? It's meat. Oh man, look at that big dirty bits of meat. German. Right. Number 3, we move down to the Balkans now. So you're 1 and 1. You need 3 out of 5 altogether. You're 1 and 1 at the moment. Number 3, Rajnici. Rajnici. I think that's a good pronunciation.
Go for cheese.
You go for cheese. It's meat. Oh, Rajnici. It's meat. It's kind of kebabs. Right, you've got 1 right, you got 2 wrong. You get 1 more wrong, and then it's kind of game over. but you're on the wheel a few times anyway. Let's try this one. Fin biff. What do you reckon, fin biff?
Stick with cheese. Cheese.
I like how you're showing us the inside of your head as you're doing that. It's a real clue. You going for cheese?
Yes.
It's meat. Oh no, it's reindeer meat from Finland.
Oh, well.
Served with loganberries and whatever that other white stuff is. Oh, bad luck. Well, listen, you're on the wheel once anyway for phoning in twice before. So thank you, Jonathan, and I'll see you later. Right, we've got Gavin. Hello, Gav. Gavin. Oh, Gavin. You're on.
Oh, I'm in the show. Sorry.
Oh, you're on. You're on.
Sorry,
Hello,
we're
Gavin.
playing over Zoom.
You might have
I'm going to turn
are
the
you,
volume up. Sorry.
are you with a team?
What was that? Sorry.
Are you? Now I can hear you quite nicely. Right. Are you with a team, Gavin?
Yeah, we're with a team. Me and my friends are playing on Zoom, like over the internet, as you can see.
Hey, nice one. So, what's the team called?
Quizzing my pants.
Hello, Quiz My Pants. Hello to everybody on Quiz My Pants. A classic. And where are you calling? Where are you calling us from, Gavin?
So I'm in Fife, but we're all over really. My friends are in Edinburgh and the other in Lanark as well. So we're
Very
spread
nice.
out,
Nice.
joined up over that.
Are you in the good bit of Fife or are you in the horrible bit of Fife?
There's only one drug dealer on my street, so I'd say I'm in the good bit.
Yeah, I would say there's pretty much the Andrews in it. Pretty much Ely.
No far away.
Aye. Good stuff, right. Now meat and cheese was kind of done there by Mr. Doyle. There's one left. Has to go for the last one there. Katupiri. What's that? Cheese or meat?
It's got
It's all
to be a
meat
full
so
house.
far.
It's got to be a full house.
You going for meat?
Aye.
That's cheese. It's cheese favourite. Not to worry. Not to worry. Not to worry. I'll give you a shot true or false. You want to have a wee shot true or false, yeah?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Right, okay. Listen, I'll put you on the wheel phoning in anyway. Same rules as before. Give you 5 true or false questions. If you get 3 of them right, I'll put your name on the wheel again. Okay? So ready for these. Here we go. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this. Now we can see a bit better. Right. Where's my true or false questions going? Here they are. Okay. True or false? Boy George, the singer from the 80s, once appeared on an episode of the A-Team. Is that true or false?
It's true.
It is true, yeah. Did you know about it, yeah?
Yeah, for some reason it's stuck in my head. That is definitely true. I remember seeing him like on the TV talking about it or something like that. It is true.
It's stuck in your head. The image of Mr. T and Boy George, that's an image that's going to stick in your head. Right, that's good. 1 out of 1 so far. Great start. Right, question number 2. Moments before delivering the famous Gettysburg Address, the American president, Abraham Lincoln, peed himself and had to do the speech with a damp crotch. Is that true or false?
It's got to be false.
It is false. He was entirely continent throughout the entire. He was absolutely fine. Nicely picked out. A lot of people would have gone for that. What up? True line on that one. Right, let's try this. True or false? Let me see. The magician, Paul Daniels, no longer with us, had a custom-built magic shed in his back garden, which was 18 feet high and built in the shape of an onion and painted pink. Is that true or false? Paul Daniels, 18-foot high magic onion in the back garden. True or false?
False.
It is false. Yay! You're extremely good at true or false. That's 3 out of 3. No errors. No screw-ups. Diddle all the way. Right, I'm going to say goodbye because it's time to spin the wheel. We've gone after 8:30 and I said I was going to come off. So thank you for phoning in, Gavin. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
See you soon. Right. Good stuff. Right, let's get the wheel on and spin. We've got prizes to give away, and I told myself I was going to get off by 8:30, which obviously I haven't, but hey ho. did start a little bit late with all the hoo-ha. Right, wheel of names. Here we go. So there's a couple of Gavs on there, and there's several Jonathans, quite a few Simons, and there's all the names. There they are. Everybody on the wheel. So let's get these prizes. Let's start off with a nice, simple £100,000. That's a National Lottery scratch card. We're going to spin the wheel now and find out who gets a £100,000 scratch card. Remember to listen out for the wheel of names computer lady who will read out the name, and she usually does it fairly well. There goes Mr. Doyle. It's going to land on Gavin. Is it?
Gavin.
Gavin, yay! Nice work. True or false prowess has paid off big time, and Gavin's bagged himself £100,000. Gavin, I don't think you've been a prize winner before. I'm not sure, but if you haven't, send me a message on Facebook with your address so I know where to send it. Right, second prize tonight is, and we take all the Gavins off the wheel because you can be on more than once, but if you win something, you come off. Right, this is the Gunga Wins t-shirt. Yes 2. It says, I'm still banging on about yes 2 because Boris's gaggle of reptilian ghouls drive me to fits of biblical rage, and if things don't calm down soon, the doctor says I might drown in my own bile. So, lovely t-shirt there. Very political, up to date. Might get an Indie Ref 2 later this year. Nobody knows. So let's spin it and find out who wins it. I've got 2 of them actually. Large and small, so you can choose if you win this, if you're still here. Right, folk are pleased about Gav winning. That's excellent. Val, Leslie, Spedge, Simon.
Simon Hatliff.
I'm laughing because I remember having discussions about Indie Ref 1 with Mr. Hatliff a wee while ago. So you won a Yes 2 t-shirt. It'll make a great gift. You tell me what you want. You might have changed your mind on things. Tell me if you want large or small. Send me a little message, or if you're still here, just tell me just now. Large or small. So that Simon gets the Yes 2 t-shirt. Pardon me. Oh, no, keep it. He says, Simon, I'll send you a scratch card, right? You earned a good prize there with your Where in the World knowledge. So I'll send you a scratch card because I got a few of them here. You know what I mean? Christ, you can't even cough now, and folk are jumping down your throat saying, "That's it, you're going to die, Dr. Paul, with the corona." Right, I'm going to spin it one more time for the t-shirt. This is the last spin for the t-shirt. If this person doesn't want a t-shirt, I'll keep them for the 9 o'clock. Okay, so Rebecca, Val, Leslie, Spedge, Jonathan, Felix, Jonathan, Karen, Keith. Is it going to be Mr. Fowler?
Keith Fowler.
Pretty good job on the name there by Computer Lady. Right, you get the S2 t-shirt. So, if you're here, the t-shirt's pretty good. You can buy them from Gunga Wins, run by the famous Crazy Jamie. Who once set himself on fire. All right. I'll put a link in for Gunga Wins. Used to come to the pub, and he was one of the younger folks, you know, at that time. It'd be anything to be crazy, you know. Set himself on fire in a gutter. That's another no thanks, right? Can't you just send everyone a scratch card if you don't want a t-shirt? Right, first person, put it back in. Right, spin it again. Right, I won't take you off the wheel then, because you could still win the gin. Although everybody might do that if I keep doing that. The hell. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spin the gin now. I'll spin the gin. This is for the gin, okay? I'll be the same for everybody, so I'll send you a scratch card as well, Keith, but that's it for the t-shirt. T-shirt's going to roll over to tonight. So I'm going to spin now for the gin. I should have taken Keith off the wheel. Keith, you can't win this, right? You've come up already. So if this comes up, Keith, we'll have to spin again. But Spedge, Jonathan, Felix looks like going to go Felix.
Felix Hasley, Anita.
That's confused computer lady, isn't it? Felix what? Has Felix Haselmeyer. So Felix, you've won the gin. All right. You need to send me address and also phone number and email address, because the gin company need that to somehow to get gin to you. It's for the courier. All right. But you know, it's just between you, me, and the gin company. It's not going anywhere else. So now I'm going to keep the t-shirts till later. They've been turned down. Keith will get a scratch card. That's all right. And what was that? I was just saying, send us an email. Send me a message with your email and your mobile number as well as your postal address. That's what I need to get the gin to you. Okay. So thanks everybody. I'm going to log off because I'm going to be back on live in 20 minutes and I want a wee break just to get things ready for the next one. Thanks very much. If you enjoyed the quiz tonight, if you thought it was worth a tip, then I'm delighted to get a tip off you. Thank you very much. You can find the link to donations down there in the description. Just slip it in there one more time. Remember to upload your score. If you haven't uploaded your score from the main quiz already, then please do that. And I shall be making a score table later on. You're welcome to come back for the 9 o'clock. The main quiz will be the same, but all the games will be different, you know. Well, thank you. Some people say it's a nice quiz, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Maz. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you, Keith. Aye, good stuff. Right. Well, thanks for coming here. It only works because you're all here. So please, if you're just about to rush off and you haven't liked the quiz, give us a little like before you go. All that stuff helps, you know. Thanks to everyone who's making a donation or has made a donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Some impressive stuff from some of you tonight on the Where Am I, especially. It was great. Not so much on cheese and meat. You're not very good at that. We'll do cheese and meat again. That was great, wasn't it? I really need to get off here, but I just want to know, did anyone get more than 1 out of 5 on cheese or meat? Like in their own answers. Chislik, Flurgonder, Rajnichi, Finbiff, Katupiri. Did anyone actually get more than 1 out of 5? Does anyone know these things? It's great. There's so many randoms. Do you mean another quiz? Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing 9 o'clock as well. I believe there's a demand for a 9 o'clock quiz. We'll see. But I'm going to do it for the next few weeks to see how it goes. It's going to be exactly the same main quiz as what you've just done. So there's probably no point in coming back. But the questions, you know, for names, games for names to get on the wheel, they'll be different. Because otherwise, you know, someone could come back and just get them all right. Guess 2 meets right. Bet Jerry knew them all. Jerry says, aye, I got 4. Nice. Off to finish getting drunk. I love how that's like a fixed task. Like the sort of thing you'd get on Microsoft Teams. Thank you, Lorna. Appreciate it. Right, I'm out of here. I'm going to stop. Thanks to Mr. Doyle and Mr. Gavin for phoning in. Do some more of that. And I've had a good time. I'm going to do it all again in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If you turn up later, I'm going to be asking, what is you're doing with your life? But if not, I'll see you on Monday. Okay, quiz me back on Monday at 7 o'clock. Good night.